because I like to emphasize the powerful way in which personal self-development, growth, will give you a natural high that will never cease. Granted, we have some days better than others. You know? We have some days better than others. That's a given. We'll have stress. We'll be at points where we feel like we want to give up. Things are not working out, so on and so forth. But we still have the power to make those changes, seek solution, resources, whatever it is to realign us back in that space of our 100% self. Again, if you have your sanity, you're in a good space, a powerful space. I've seen a lot of people lose their minds, young people, from drugs or whatever it was. I see them even to this day. I was one of them. And what I'm saying, I lost my mind, not to where I couldn't bounce back, but I still was flirting with the very, very permanent, destructive path to what could have led to me being other than the person that you're seeing on this camera right now. I got another slogan that I say, fitness goes beyond the park and the gym. And this is also what I'm speaking of in this video. When you start this working out, when you want to self-improve, it's going to be a lot of individuals that are going to try to remind you of the person that you once were. Don't be intimidated by your own progress either. Don't downplay your greatness. Don't downplay that you think different. Don't be afraid to say no. Don't hesitate to stay away from the environments that's only going to put you at risk. From this precious life that so many of us take for granted. I've done it time and time again. We don't know what's going to happen day to day in terms of things that's out of our control. But every waking day, we are equipped with decisions and choices that could offer us another moment, another day, more time to spend with those that rely on us, that love us, that's just my take. So if I can help it, I'm gonna be young forever. I listen to the young people. You can learn a lot from the youth. I want to say that too. I learned a lot from my son. That, you know, the children, one of the biggest forms of purpose for us to live, to say the least. We're going to get back to this topic, though. I wanted to expound on a few things. Keep eating healthy. Keep reading, keep researching, keep improving. You're going to be met with resistance. You're going to be met with pushback. You're going to be met with the very things that attempt to impede on one's progress. But that's the fight. That's worth it. Life is worth it. It ain't easy. It's worth it. I've had men mention to me how displeased they are with life. That's just to say the least. But life has a way of changing one's mindset and to get back in the spirit of enjoyment. We want to age like fine wine, you heard? And I want to say this too. I didn't develop the physique that I have thus far until I became more serious, disciplined, and it became a way of life. This is not a temporary moment. Any progress you obtain, achieve, keep going. Keep your foot on the pedal. Don't let up. Don't let up. If I can help it, I'm going to be young forever. And what I mean is just a mind that's willing to learn. A mind that constantly wants to be exercised, fed, stimulated. And speaking of stimulation, when it comes to the things that please us physically, refrain from watching those adult films. Appreciate the very natural attraction without something overstimulating one's mind. And then when that natural moment happens, you are not desensitized and cannot perform and follow up at your best because you've been drowning in filth. All right? You get my point on that. So refrain from that as well. From those adult films. Yeah? Stay away from that too. You're going to hear people talk doubtful. You're going to hear people talk with the very conversations on a day-to-day that don't help with personal self-growth and development. Stay away from them. But anyway, I'll get back to these type of conversations. Let me know, your feedback as well. But anyway, let me get up out of here, y'all. If I can help it, I'm going to stay young forever. Age like fine wine. All right? Age like fine wine, y'all. I seen a lot. I came so far and got much further, have way more further to go. Every day is an opportunity have a positive attitude, doors will open, doors will close, doors will reopen wider than you ever imagined.